Hello, my name's Steve Bloomfield. I'm a freelance cartoonist and illustrator. I'm looking forward to seeing some of my favourite cartoons being published on the Truck Yarn site. I've been going through them and selected 10 of my favourite ones. I hope you enjoy them when you have a look at them. I started to draw when I was at school and didn't pay attention to my lessons. I developed the ability to listen and draw at the same time, so whenever they fired a question at me I could answer it. I've been interested in trucks and the transport industry since I was a boy, back in the days when Convoy and Smokey and the Bandit were very popular feature films, and BJ and the Bear was my favourite show on TV. Living where we lived in the state, we often got to travel around and I could see all the trucks and things that I liked, and I soon combined my interest with my abilities and started to draw trucks and things. When I left school, after a couple of years, I joined the police force in New South Wales and did my highway patrol training. I've spent the last 28 years on the other side of the fence dealing with truck drivers from a education and enforcement point of view. Around about the same time I joined the police force, I got some work with Truck and Life magazine as their cartoonist, and I worked for them for 20 years. I used to enjoy combining humour with the drawing side of things. I never had any shortage of subject material due to my main job, and I think a lot of the people I was dealing with didn't realise that they were going to become famous in ink later on. A lot of drivers might remember the Diesel Dog cartoons that were in Truck and Life in the 1990s and 2000s. They were originally drawn by a well-known cartoonist called Gary Clark that draws the Swamp cartoons that are still in publication today. When Gary finished up, there was an interim cartoonist that did them for a while, and then in the late 1990s, early 2000s I think it was, they gave him to me to draw, and I used to love drawing Diesel and some of the things that he'd get up to. They were a colour cartoon. I hadn't done a lot of colour work at that stage, but I enjoyed that aspect of it, and it used to be quite satisfying to see a truck that I'd pulled up at work that had a picture of Diesel on the side of it, and I don't think the drivers had any idea that I used to draw it on other days of the week when I wasn't working. During my time with Trucking Life, they compiled 4 books of my cartoons called Bloomfield's Truck Turns. Each one probably had 100 odd drawings in it. All done. Occasionally I'll do caricatures for people. When someone wants a drawing done for a gift or a memento, they'll supply me with a photo of the person they'd like drawn. And I've got a website called Bloomfield Cartoons and Illustrations. There's a Facebook site on there as well. I'm more than happy to be contacted with anyone that's interested in getting some work done, and I'm fairly versatile in what I do.